So, hello everyone, I'm Modin with my review of Slime episode 19. Yeah, the finished with however it's pronounced very Greek, right? A lot of Greek reference really, because the guy that took over or become the cover the something in Marvel so on, yeah, with Power of Fear, the Secret Avengers. But whatever. It's definitely a lot of that. That being said, though, of course, the Charybdis is a maelstrom water monster and not a flying dragon. But I do feel, though, that the kind of the flying shark things is a reference to that. And actually, kind of the flying dragon wasn't that far away from some of the artwork of the ancient Charybdis. If less, more like a serpent, right? Less dragonish. But I think it has something like that. And it was blue too, as with Valor, I guess. But it's blue as water, right? So I don't know. Anyway, this arc I thought was pretty okay. In my opinion, the weakest arc so far in the anime, and I had some comments about it, a lot of comments about that last video, right? And people were like, yeah, this arc is the people no one likes. And I've been wondering for a bit why there are basically I have way decreased views and so on my latest reviews and reactions of Slime, and of course I'm always guessing is ever hitting me suddenly. No, I don't really do that. So I figured that no one actually liked the episodes, honestly, and I get it. I genuinely think that last episode was the worst episode, right? Last week. This episode was much better, but I definitely feel that those two episodes before this were kind of slow, so kind of political, not some jokes, but not that many jokes. And I feel the episode here as well was kind of like, it was pretty funny, but it's not that funny. It definitely was much better, because the actual battle was so much better. The battles were fantastic. The battles were fantastic. There were, I really loved, of course, the whole shion and Ragna there. Yeah, she's a blaze like, yeah, let's fight. That was cool. We're cutting up that thing, right? So it has some cool moments there, but overall, yeah, Milan was the best part of it though. When she's like, I've learned restraints, I can do restraints, look at this, restraints, yeah. And of course she has to figure out the disclaimer behind it and so on. So there's some storytelling there, but one thing though, and I know this it might be a little silly to say I suppose though, but people keep telling me all the time though, that I watch it, why they don't like Slime, is that it's way too easy for him though, and I usually don't agree with that, or I agree with it, but it don't mind me that much. But this battle actually felt the most for it, because after the really badassry of, like, you know, again, Shion and Sue and so on, they were really badass, right? Like, yeah, we're gonna fight to death! Check behind me! Like, they have all this thing, right? Rimmer enters, is like, whatever, I'm just gonna eat the scales. And it's like, whatever, yeah. And I felt that, I think that this battle would have been so much better if Rimmer didn't join in. Because especially they actually had a really badass standing off there, and then they're all like, yeah, I'm gonna die, I won't die, I will do a clone thing, and they're like, yeah, you think that better than me, and they're kind of fighting / you know, they're like best friends kind of thing. And if they have just beaten it alone, right, without Rimmery, or actually Rimmery figuring out that, wait, that whole thing, that was kind of funny though, like, wait, it's Milan's fault, and they're sending her in, so him saving them, I think that would be way better in my opinion. Especially this is the most standoff I feel they have been. Especially the whole, like, kind of the bonding there with Shion and Ragna, saying, I will die for you, Shion, take my body, like that thing. So I was like, man, I think that was the highlight for me, this whole battle. And then Rimmer was like, whatever, I won. Yeah, so I feel that was definitely, I know in the anime, right, it's kind of how man battle goes, but I think it was most noticeable in this battle, because it really felt like, maybe it's different with the anime and manga and light novel and so on, but here they spent like 90% of the battle time for the other characters. Rimmer used enter for the very last little bit there. He just did this thing, right? And then it was over. Yeah, so it's like, okay. Then Milan did the last, yeah, so a little bit like that. I think it was way better if they won without him. And then, of course, in the end, Karen appears and he's like agreeing to some kind of non-pay. That was weird too. So this agreed to nerd more anymore. Whatever, okay, we're friends now, kinda nerd's over. That was kind of weird too. And also the guy survived easily being Charybdis. It's also the weird how people never... Other people never died, but that was weird how he didn't die. That was really weird. How did he die from that? And I guess... River ate some of it? Yeah, I don't know. I think it was an okay episode, but I'm really looking forward to next week then. We're finally getting into the humans, right? We're gonna get the disciples, I think. We're gonna get much more into that. Really looking forward to that. This arc definitely was, in my opinion, the weakest arc, and it seems to be kind of the consensus. It was the weakest arc of Slime. I think especially last week was kind of like, yeah. This episode had the battles, but again, everything. Rimuru had the boring part. I think so, honestly. So all the part was more funny, right? The Goptas, more fun and so on. Rimuru's like, he's like, yeah, oh, it's over, yeah. And it felt like weird. Something like that. Anyway, hope that's the review anyway. Press the like button, subscribe button. See you guys tomorrow with Blake Clover, Run Out the Wind, and of course, Kaguri XXX Gambling. Actually, Idol show more right now, but still though, yeah, Idol Gambling, yes. Good anime.